Greetings, lovely people, and welcome to my reaction and breakdown of the Avengers Doomsday official trailer. It has taken a shocking amount of time for this to actually come out, but it is now available, and I have tried my best to avoid, for the last day or so, all spoilers and all, little things that have been going on with it. Let's get into it and check out the trailer for Doomsday. Okay, so as always, we'll go through it once, then we'll go through it again, half speed, muted, all that sort of stuff, kind of break down some of the Easter eggs and stuff I noticed, but yeah, straight away, Xavier's School for Gifted youngsters there. Okay, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So this is, post-Sentinel attack? Okay. Xavier. What is that voice? Oh? Is that... That's Doom. Okay, first look at Doom. Oh boy, oh boy. New Avengers Tower. That's 4, okay. Okay. Okay, Namor. Shuri. Umbaku. We've got a lot of stuff on show here. Wait. Where's that? That was the Sanctum blowing up. Oh, Gambit's back. Love that. And Shang-Chi. Okay. TVA stuff. We've got Loki. Oh boy. Seen some of this before just from the teaser trailers. Oh, Mystique. Which Mystique is that though? Because that's not classic Mystique, is it? It's not original recipe, is it? Oh boy. Okay. What are we getting here? What? I just... Obviously there's so much going on already, but I'm just waiting for the big reveal. Okay, 4 versus... Oh. Oh!
We're going to need a miracle.
Who's going to be the miracle though? Wait, what? Oh, are we actually... Oh my... Okay. Okay. Wow. Cool. Infinity Vision. Interesting. Oh boy. Oh boy. 18th of December. Crazy. Okay. Just under 5 months away. Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't think we necessarily have to go through in half speed. Because it's a relatively slow trailer, but we'll see what we can pick up on. So as I say, I think this is post incursion. So I was thinking it was Sentinel attack, but it might be actually just post incursion. Seems as this is happening. I just wonder, because this implies it's at the same time as him meeting with Magneto. But is the Fox X-Men reality collapsing in on itself? And then there's so many characters that we don't see here that you'd assume would be involved. Maybe this is all stuff for Secret Wars rather than Doomsday. But where's Wolverine? Where's even Deadpool? These are characters that you would think would be pretty quick to respond to this sort of stuff because they know what they're doing. They have some level of experience with this sort of stuff. Same with, we don't see Strange at all. We see the Sanctum, I think, but we don't see Strange. But yeah, Doom. Interesting. Okay. So far at least, what I'm happy to say is that we don't appear to be seeing Robert Downey Jr.'s face. And I'm not sure if the accent, the voice that I can't quite make out is actually RDJ doing a Latvian accent. I don't know if that's supposed to be what's happening. It's kind of hard to tell, in my opinion. Maybe it is a new character, or maybe it's a very well-known character that I should definitely recognize the voice of. But either way, if that is potentially RDJ as Doom, it would be really cool if they don't connect it with Iron Man at all. Like, I, in a way, don't want them to treat it as it's Tony from another universe or whatever. I just want them to have it as Doom. And I want them to prove that really RDJ was the right person and the only person that could have played this character for this specific movie. Like, I want to believe what they said. But yeah, just immediately, this is the best Doom's looked in live action. Like, no doubt in my mind, just even from this shot, he looks great. And compared to, the trash bag monster from Fantastic, and even compared to the Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer version of Doom, like, this looks like it is going to be a brilliant version. Oh boy, do we get anything of interest? Got Guardians represented, Iron Man. I think that's from Age of Ultron specifically. Yeah, nothing of too much note in the intro sequence there. Yeah, New Avengers Tower, the Watchtower. Do we have anything else of note in the skyline? Can we see the Sanctum from here? I don't think we can. I'm not actually completely sure on where it's supposed to be by comparison. I don't really know the layout of New York that well, especially not MCU's New York. But there doesn't seem to be anything else of note. Yeah, there's no, like, random Oscorp building or something, just, like, a random inclusion that we might be getting from Brand New Day. Yeah, no, it very much seems that we are just seeing the new Avengers Tower. I don't love the new logo on it, but overall, like, it's Century's Watchtower, just much lighter, and with a big A on it. Looks fine, though. We've got Fantastic Four with 4, which is interesting. It is all 4 of them, though, so that is good. And then, so that's interesting. So this is presumably, like, the 3 teams. Because I not 3 teams as in, like, this is 3 separate units, but, like, we have the real Avengers, so to speak, which are led by Cap, led by Sam. We've got the new Avengers, aka the Thunderbolts, led by Bucky. And then we have, like, the others, the non-aligned, which, is being represented, maybe not led, but represented by Ant-Man. Really interesting. I guess 4 also represents, like, an outside force. And then we have our X-Men coming in, we have our Fantastic Four coming in from other universes. Very interesting. It's kind of cool that we're seeing Ant-Man as, like, a primary character. For this, it makes sense. But yeah, we have, I think that's going to be Bob on the left there. We've got US Agent. We've got, I was going to call him Captain Russia. That's not his name. I have completely blanked on what our guy's name is. It doesn't matter. We've got Yelena. We've got Ghost. Who is next to Ghost? Is there someone next to... There's someone next to Ghost. Who am I missing? Who have I not named? That's Bob, yeah. Who's that? Is that Bucky? It just looks a bit short for Bucky, but I'm not seeing Bucky the rest of the shot, so maybe. We've got the Fantastic Four in the background. New outfits, or at least different outfits. The thing looks the same. But the jackets are different than what we saw in the movie. Sam 4. Okay. I think it must be Bucky on the left there. I couldn't recognize him. Interesting outfit for Namor. I think we have seen this before in the Namor and Shuri, like, trailer. Okay. Dora Milaje, Atlanteans as well. Oh, so this is almost like the Atlanteans are actually, like, attacking. Are they attacking? I don't know what's happening really here. Oh, the new Avengers are here as well. Interesting. So we were under the impression that it was just going to be the Fantastic Four, or at least Thing, along with the Wakandans and the Atlanteans. But no, the new Avengers are also present. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. What is that statue? Is that Kang? Is that a statue of Kang? I think we get a different shot of that in a moment. I think that might be a statue of Kang. This is a Sentinel. Oh, wait, no, is this just in the X-Men universe? Because there's Sentinel parts everywhere. So is that just a generic, like, is that just a Greek statue? Because it looks like Kang, at least from that initial shot. But yeah, 4 landing in there. and then facing off against our Doom. Is this the Sanctum? No, this is Xavier's Skull. Okay. Okay, so we don't see the Sanctum at all, so it's kind of interesting. The multiversal characters are kind of absent. But yeah, we have Cyclops looking amazing, Gambit in action against Shang-Chi. So this implies that, like, Shang-Chi and Thor just go into the X-Men universe. Just, like, see what's going on. But also, Gambit's here. Which means this is the canon Gambit for the mainline X-Men universe? Or is this not the X-Men universe that we have been watching? Like, because I was in the impression that this is going to be set following the events of, like, Dark Phoenix or whatever. Or at the very least, it's going to be following the events of Days of Future Past. Like, it's the latest point in Days of Future Past. But, like, maybe not. Because this Gambit isn't the one from Origins. And Origins is canon to the mainline X-Men universe. I'm trying to over-explain the X-Men universe, and I realize that it's kind of pointless because it is kind of a broken universe. In terms of its timeline and stuff, that is a shot, though. That looks great. Okay. And then we've got the, oh, what is it even called? That's embarrassing. What is it even called? I want to call it the Evertree. It's not called the Evertree. The Tree of the Nine Realms. That is what Loki turned the TVA into, when he became God of Stories. But yeah, so he has a TVA badge. Like a standard TVA badge with like a regular ID and everything, a photo. So is this like, are we gonna have God of Stories Loki and just like a regular TVA agent Loki? Is that what we're gonna have? Because if so, that's very interesting to have like two Lokis in play, like one that's running the TVA and one that is just like an employee of. Because like it just looks like normal Loki from the show, which is interesting, rather than it being God of Stories. Unless like this is like his mind palace or whatever. This is like him viewing himself. Is that anything of note? That ship that looks like a new Avengers style Quinjet. So I've got a feeling that's probably what that is. We've got Shuri. We've got all the same stuff we've seen already. Oh, we've got New Falcon. Okay. So yeah, it seems like the teams are going to be mixed from the start. There's going to be very, very little like actual confrontation between the different Avengers teams and stuff. It's just going to be, oh, we have a world-ending threat. Bring everyone in. That seems to make sense. Okay. Yelena. We've got Sam, I think. We've got, the robot that I've blanked on the name of as well. And then, which Mystique is this? Because she's dressed far more like comic Mystique. The little, I don't know what this would actually be, the little metal thing on her head, like the actual outfit itself is very comic Mystique. Is this the original actress from, like, X-Men 1 and 2? I'm not sure. Also, like, her face markings don't really match with that. It's definitely not the younger version, that's for sure, but, like, that's to be expected. But yeah, Mystique is around and turns into Yelena. So we get a Yelena versus Yelena fight. Interesting. Magneto and Charles, as we've already seen. When I was watching it initially, I had her name. It's Stature. I just don't remember her actual name. Cassie? Is it Cassie Lang? But yeah, Ant-Man and Stature. I wonder if Stature's actually going to play a part here. We've got Human Torch with Child of Invisible Woman and Reed Richards. I've blanked on so many. It's Franklin, right? It's Franklin Richards. But Johnny's there. Interesting. Sue, Shuri. So that answers that question. So when we saw this Wakandan salute, we weren't sure who it was towards, and we assumed that it was someone actually making a Wakandan salute to Shuri. But no, it's just like a nod followed by a Wakandan salute, which is interesting. Sam in action. We've got Gambit versus... Oh, we see a few people actually in that shot. So we've got Sam, we've got Mystique, we've got... I assume that's Reed. I'm not completely sure. Is that Shang-Chi? I think that's Shang-Chi, and then obviously Gambit. Interesting. We've seen the shot already of Cyclops. We've got Invisible Woman using her powers. We've got Namor flying, which is good to see. Thor in action, and then yeah, this is definitely fighting on the grounds of Xavier's school, and straight up, not even catching it, blocking it. Like, it's hitting his hand. It's like Doom straight up is just countering Stormbreaker. Huh. So we're talking about like a god level Doom. Like, he may not have the white cloak and everything, but like we are talking like this is max level, like capping out on ability Doom. Because like that's Thor with full power as well. Like, that's full on like Lightning Eyes Thor being countered by Doom here. And then yeah, we've got Mjolnir, which yeah, at the end of Love and Thunder, this was still intact after Jane's passing. But yeah, straight up, we have Captain America back. Chris Evans is back as young Captain America. But is it mainline universe? Is it regular MCU Cap? Or is it going to be alternate universe Cap? Like, what are we doing here? Like, is this... Which version? Like, is this a timeline variant? Like, is this something that TVA's done? You know, they've realized that they need a Steve Rogers, so they've just brought a Steve Rogers in? Like, there's so many questions. Like, this is presumably the Fantastic Four's ship, based on the interior, based on the design of it. So, like, how have they got Steve here? And he is worthy, so presumably it is like a real Steve. That is... And the fact he has the long hair and stuff, it's like, I know we've seen him with that, but it's like, is this like an Infinity War era Steve, or is it, what is this? Because when he travels back in time, he's clean-shaven with shorter hair, and when he comes back as an old man, he's clean-shaven with short hair. So, like, this can be a midpoint, don't get me wrong, this can be them just throwing, you know, a random midpoint, like, you know, this is what he looked like in the 60s or whatever, I don't know. Probably a bit too young for that, realistically, but yeah, very interesting to see how exactly that's going to come into fruition. Avengers Doomsday. Wow. I'm honestly intrigued. I wasn't expecting to be, like, as intrigued by this as I have been, but, like, yeah, just under 5 months away. Obviously, in literally a week, we have Brand New Day, which, all being well, I will be doing some form of video on. I don't know if it'll be a full-on review or a thoughts video or whatever, but I will be watching that as soon as I can and getting something out about it. But yeah, Marvel Studios Avengers Doomsday. That is one hell of a movie by the looks of it. I am very, very much excited for that. But with that being said, that is going to be it for this video. So if you did enjoy, and I hope you did, make sure to like it, subscribe if you're new, and turn on the bell so you never upload. Otherwise, come below your thoughts and feelings on the Avengers Doomsday official trailer, and I'll see you next time. Bye!